Hey there, United faithful. You're tuned in to United in Red, where we break down everything happening with Manchester United. Let's get into the latest updates from Old Trafford. In a stunning and unexpected move, Manchester United's Brazilian midfielder Casemiro is on the verge of completing a surprise loan deal to Turkish giants Galatasaray. With the Premier League and most European transfer windows already closed, Galatasaray, who have kept their transfer window open until mid-September, have taken full advantage of the situation. Just over a year after his high-profile move to Manchester United, Casemiro now finds himself leaving Old Trafford, at least temporarily, in search of a new beginning. The move has shocked many fans and pundits alike. After all, Casemiro arrived at Manchester United in the summer of 2022 as one of the world's most decorated and reliable defensive midfielders, fresh off his stint at Real Madrid, where he won 5 Champions League titles. But things at United have not gone as planned for the Brazilian, with form and fitness issues plaguing him in his second season. As the Turkish transfer window remains open, Galatasaray have swooped in to provide the 32-year-old with an unexpected but potentially career-reviving opportunity. Casemiro's time at Manchester United started brightly. When he made the switch from Real Madrid to Old Trafford, the Red Devils were in desperate need of stability and leadership in the midfield. His arrival was seen as a huge statement of intent from the club, and Casemiro delivered in his debut season. Playing a pivotal role, he helped United secure a top-4 Premier League finish and win the Carabao Cup, giving fans hope that the team was headed back toward its former glory days. But the 2023-24 season has been a different story for both Casemiro and Manchester United. The Brazilian has struggled to replicate his form from the previous campaign, and his defensive contributions have noticeably diminished. Fitness problems, a slower recovery between games, and a less-than-ideal adaptation to the intense physical demands of the Premier League have all combined to reduce his effectiveness on the field. Moreover, as manager Erik ten Hag continues to reshape Manchester United's tactics, the club's evolving high-pressing, fast-paced system has exposed some of Casemiro's limitations. Where he once thrived in a more compact, structured system at Real Madrid, Casemiro now finds himself increasingly out of sync with the new style of play at United. Younger, quicker, and more dynamic midfielders have begun to outshine him, and the once indispensable figure is now often viewed as a liability rather than an asset. Enter Galatasaray. The Turkish giants have been busy this summer, making bold moves in the transfer market as they prepare for a domestic title challenge and a strong campaign in the UEFA Champions League. Galatasaray's board, ever ambitious, saw the opportunity to sign a world-class midfielder in Casemiro and moved swiftly to seal the loan deal. This transfer could prove to be a massive coup for the Turkish club, as they are securing a player with tremendous experience and leadership skills. For Galatasaray, signing Casemiro is about more than just improving their midfield. It is a statement of their intent to reclaim dominance in Turkey and compete at the highest level in Europe. The arrival of such a decorated player could lift the squad's morale and boost their standing on the international stage, particularly as they face some of Europe's top clubs in the Champions League group stages. Furthermore, Galatasaray's style of play may better suit Casemiro's strengths than United's current system. Turkish football, while physical and competitive, operates at a slightly slower tempo than the Premier League, allowing players like Casemiro more time to dictate play and control the defensive midfield space. In this environment, his experience, positioning, and ability to break up play could once again shine. For Casemiro, this move represents more than just a change of scenery. It's a chance for rejuvenation. His reputation as one of the best defensive midfielders in world football was built on his ability to read the game, intercept passes, and provide a shield for the backline. But he has struggled to impose those qualities in England this season. A move to Galatasaray, where expectations are high but the pace is more forgiving, could be exactly what he needs to recapture his form. At 32, Casemiro is not the same tireless enforcer he was in his prime, but that does not mean his career is in its twilight just yet. The Super League offers a platform where Casemiro's tactical intelligence and leadership could make a significant impact. Galatasaray fans, excited by the prospect of seeing one of football's modern greats don their club's colors, will be hoping that the Brazilian can help propel them to both domestic and European success. This loan also allows Casemiro the opportunity to enjoy more regular game time, something that was becoming increasingly uncertain at Manchester United. At Galatasaray, he will be a key figure, possibly the most important midfielder in the squad. Such responsibility could reignite his passion and restore his confidence, giving him the chance to rediscover the form that made him a five-time Champions League winner. For Manchester United, this loan deal provides both flexibility and breathing space. In recent weeks, United's midfield has been a topic of discussion, with manager Erik ten Hag favoring more dynamic and youthful players. Casemiro's loan frees up both tactical and financial room for United to continue building their squad. From a tactical perspective, United now have the opportunity to fully embrace a high-energy, pressing midfield approach without having to worry about integrating Casemiro's less mobile style of play. In the long term, this could signal a shift towards a younger, faster, and more dynamic midfield, but it also gives United a chance to reevaluate their options once Casemiro's loan expires. Financially, the loan deal may help ease some of the burdens on United's wage bill, particularly if Galatasaray cover a significant portion of Casemiro's wages during his time in Turkey. This gives United the opportunity to reinvest in other areas of the squad, particularly as they continue to build for the future under Ten Hag. The question now is whether Casemiro's loan move to Galatasaray will mark the beginning of a successful revival, or if it's simply the first step toward the end of his time at the elite level. While Casemiro's struggles at Manchester United are undeniable, it's important to remember that the Brazilian has overcome challenges before. His resilience and determination have always been key traits throughout his career, and there's every reason to believe he can make a significant impact in Turkey. If Casemiro thrives at Galatasaray, it could open the door for a more permanent stay in Istanbul, especially if the Turkish club are able to meet his wage demands. Alternatively, a successful loan spell could reignite interest from other European clubs, or even lead to a second chance at Manchester United. Either way, his time at Galatasaray will be crucial in determining the next steps of his career. Casemiro's surprise loan move to Galatasaray has sent shockwaves through the football world, but it could be exactly what both the player and Manchester United need. For Casemiro, it represents a chance to rediscover his form and prove that he still belongs at the top level. For United, it provides much-needed flexibility as they continue to build a squad that suits Ten Hag's long-term vision. Galatasaray, on the other hand, are getting a world-class player who, if properly utilized, could transform their midfield and help them compete on the European stage. Turkish fans will be eager to see if Casemiro can still deliver, and all eyes will be on how the Brazilian adapts to his new environment. Casemiro's story is far from over. Whether this move proves to be a temporary detour or the start of something new remains to be seen. But one thing is certain: the next few months will be pivotal for one of football's modern greats. That's all for today's roundup from United in Red. Make sure to stay connected for more inside scoops, match analysis, and news from our favorite club. Share your thoughts with us and keep that United spirit alive. We'll be back with more soon. Until then, keep the red flag flying high.